well, I think we'll take the express rampway as our symbol for that one, just for a laugh. And then we take that one and we can change the color to say yellow and make it broader so it's visible. There we go. And then we click on OK there, and we get all these different paths. Is that a nice symbol choice? Probably not. In fact, it's quite horrible. But you know, that's essentially what we can do. Let's turn off that orthophoto. And then the next step, actually let's turn that back on and just explain rather quickly. You will have to map a lot more. You're going to create point layers and polygon layers to map things like houses, woodlands, grasslands, parking areas. You're going to fill this map. You're going to make a map and it's going to be full of detail. There'll be no white spaces left. You need to create 40 objects at least in each layer to make your map. So you'll be doing lots of mapping, and that's just creating the data. And then once you're finished with doing the mapping, you need to actually create your map. So we go to layout view. There's a little icon down here for layout view, or we can go to view up here and layout view. And this opens up this new view on the project. And as it is now, this default setting, we have this large data area here. Otherwise, we can change our layout. And we can go to these ISO A4 pages, or portrait perhaps. Maybe that's a nice one. Sure, we change that. It alters it slightly. We don't want the orthophoto in the background. You're not going to have that. Here's our map. It's fantastic. But we need now to insert certain things into this. Well, the first thing we can do is actually, this is our frame of the map area. We can adjust this a little bit if we like, change it to that. If we right click on it, we can go properties, new grid. Sorry, I should explain that. It's under grids here, this grid tab there, new grid. We're on a measured grid. Next, and let's put stays in at every, say, 200 meters, just because we can. We've done that. Okay, number of ticks. That's fine. We'll skip through this. Finish and apply. And then we've got coordinates around our map. Now, if we take this zoom tool here, we zoom into the piece of paper. We don't zoom into the data. We zoom into the piece of paper. And when we look here, we can see we've got these coordinates. We've got a lot of decimal points afterwards. And zoom out again a little bit. We can even zoom to the whole map. So we want to. We don't want that. We want to improve that. That's a bit messy, unnecessary. We click on properties. There we can click on properties for our grid. Now we go to labels, additional properties. We're not done yet. Number format. Here we are. Number of decimal places. Well, we don't want any decimal places. We'll take that down to 0. And then we click on OK, click on OK, click on OK, click on OK. And then now when we zoom in again and look at this, you can see that we've got rid of all those extra zeros that really weren't doing anything for us. What else do we need in our map? Well, we are going to need, we're going to insert. First thing we want is a scale bar. We can take a scale bar. Click on properties for this scale bar. Because, well, we don't want miles. We actually want, let's say we want meters. So we click on OK just to begin with there. We can adjust more later on. There's our scale bar. Take that in. Let's zoom in a bit on that. And look what that does. That's a bit odd, isn't it? It doesn't really work for us. So we'll go back to properties. How about, instead of adjusting division value, we adjust width. And we want those to be, say, 50 meters. Okay, so we click on apply there, and we get, what's this 25 doing there? That's strange, isn't it? Well, how about we get rid of subdivisions? Subdivisions, we got rid of these small ones, still got the 25, thank you for that. Number of divisions though, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is the 50. A labeling position after, but we can play with all of these things. We've got lots of different things that we can adjust here, but we've got this basic scale bar set up there. Click on OK. zoom out a little bit. Actually, let's zoom to the whole map. What else we want? Well, we go to insert and we want a north arrow. So let's take that north arrow and let's just choose one, whichever one you like. It's not hugely important. And there's our north arrow. Put that up there. I think north arrows look best there. And then insert, well, we want the title. When we insert the title, what we get is the default name of the project that we gave in the document properties, if you remember from the previous exercise. But it doesn't have to be. We can right-click and click on properties and we can edit it there. We can edit, so this is just an instruction saying go get the title from the document properties. But we can call this whatever we want. My map. And click on OK there. Well, isn't that great? That's nice. Then we want to go insert and we want legend. Now, the only thing we want in there at the moment is roads, but you will also have your polygons for houses and forest and all these different things. So you'll have it. So you'll have a much more complicated legend than is going to be shown here. But this is basically what we do. Take it in, and click through all that, and here is our legend, and you can pull that down there. Yours will, of course, be much bigger. Now, if you want to change anything here, you can see we've got these classes here. That's kind of, what do these classes mean? That doesn't work. So if we go here and we go to properties, we've got these class numbers here. We have these labels. Those we can edit. A class 2, which was a main road or a major road, we could call that Huvud Väg, if we like, if we want to do this in Swedish. Or we can call 3, or we can call that, why not mix it up, and we can call that minor road, simply just to be awkward. And then 7 was combined path, wasn't it? Combined path, so we can call 7 GIT1, and then 8 we just call path. They really mix things up there. So click on apply, and so that changes there, but also it changes down there. But we still, this is kind of ugly. What else can we do with that? We can change it. If we click on items here, the items tab, and we mark that, and we click on style, because there's different ways of showing stuff. What happens if we do that? Click on OK. Yeah, well, we've lost the names now. Well, that wasn't very good. So let's take that one, click on OK, apply, and then we get our, that one works out quite nicely. I don't like this all other roads. I don't think that should be there, frankly. By now we should have mapped everything. By the time you get to this stage, you shouldn't need that one. Everything should be classed, so we can get rid of that, and then it disappears. So that's, your legend will obviously be a lot more complicated, and you'll have to fit it in. By playing with these settings, you can try and get things in, checking the layout and the items, place items in a new column. You can have several different columns. Top tip. So we've got everything in except for now we have to tell the people where the data came from and who made this map and what's it for. So we'll go to insert and text. And then we have this tiny little thing. This can, come on. Yeah. Okay, so properties. And here we can write in our text. So we can say that this is map made by me on June 2020. Background data auto and then 0169 want vet. Okay, just making things up. Now that text is going to be tiny down there. So we want to change this, but we can't. what we do is you have to go to change symbol, and then we can choose a different font if we like. There's lots of different fonts to choose from. Have fun. Text size, can we change that there and OK, and then we can change how it's going to line up. OK, and there we have a very basic map. Now, as I pointed out earlier, you will not have any white in your map. You will map the whole area. But I'm saying now my map is done. I've got my title, I've got a north arrow, I've got coordinates, I've got a scale bar, I've got a very, very poor explanation of the map. I've got a legend here. So now I'm ready and I can export it. This is not going to pass. There's much more in it, but the basics are in here. So now I need to export it as a PDF. So I go File, Export Map, and I want PDF. You might come up with EMF first for you, but you want PDF, and we're going to save that. Look at this. Save it in Final, and I think here, I'll call this Mercer Ex1. Save. And now, so here I am in my folder for the exercise, and we can see in the edit folder I've got my shape file here. I've got my location CSV file. There's this lock file there that you saw before, probably in the last exercise. And under Final, I've got my please work. Yes, here we go. There's a PDF with a map. Simple. And that you will then submit.